What's up, everybody? My name is Bob and Fishy. Your turn.
No, I'm Tarongai.
And I'm T-Flaw for the last few times ever.
Yeah, and today we are going to be giving you our predictions for WWE Summerslam 2017. So, guys, are you excited for SummerSlam? That's the first question.
Most definitely.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
hype. I'm not gonna lie.
Especially because I'll be
Yeah,
able
I-
to be home for this one.
Oh, you will, eh?
Yeah, got it off.
Yeah, and since I don't really work on Sundays, this will honestly be good for me. I cannot wait to spend about 6 hours of my life watching SummerSlam.
These pay-per-views are way too long. But that said, we've
The
got like a
picks-
zillion matches to go over, and we are going to each have our predictions. Should be pretty fun. I convinced the guys we're using CBS Sports match card, and that way they have a couple of speculated matches that will probably be pre-show maybe if they happen, and we're going to be making predictions for those as well as all the confirmed matches, because last time I think how many matches did they just have that weren't announced? At least two.
Something like that, yeah.
It was
Sounds all right.
Yeah.
so these guys are educated guessing at it, but worst case scenario, we're wrong, the matches don't happen. We can give you our thoughts on who should win. Anyway, first matchup, the Hardy Boys versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. And this will probably be on the pre-show if it happens. Anyways, what's your predictions, guys?
Go ahead, T.
Take it away, Taronga. Oh, me? Okay. um, I got the Hardys because mainly I've seen stuff on Twitter that they have finally awoken. So I feel like if they're gonna set them to do some crazy shit and be like the really over tag team, since Raw is really needing these tag teams after the Revival got injured, or basically Dawson. I think this will definitely boost the tag teams up a bit, and so I go with Hardys.
Taronga, what's your prediction?
I wouldn't mind seeing the Hardys win, but I kind of want to see Gallows and Anderson win just to push them to that quote unquote breaking point to officially break them. So to say, because like T-Fall just said, I also saw on Twitter, and I saw a lot of videos actually about them being awoken and just acting like they did back in TNA. I don't know if we're supposed to, name drop TNA with WWE videos, but I don't give a crap.
Actually, did you see that Stone Cold thing with AJ Styles where he just goes, "Let's talk about TNA." It was amazing. It's on their YouTube. Where
Is that why they canceled it?
No.
Okay.
It was just he just straight up because Stone Cold was doing his interview and they were just AJ was kind of tiptoeing around the subject, oh yeah, I was in the independents for however long. He's like, let's just talk about it, get it out there, and they didn't put him over or anything. It was just okay, this is what happened. Here's why I left. Just straight up facts for it. But honestly, I think that was the best way to talk about it. It's they were okay. They kind of helped me get on the map as an independent, and then I left, and now I'm here. It's okay, fair enough. Nobody's gonna look up TNA off of that, and TNA's not really getting business off of that, but it does show that you recognize where you guys came from. Anyway, it's my turn. Okay, I got the Hardys, and the reason for that, I've seen Gallows and Anderson lose so much recently. They should not and will not be the ones to break the Hardy Boys. If those guys are getting broken at any point, it's not going to be by Gallows and Anderson. No, it's not happening.
I want to see it though.
It's got to. If they're going to do it right. Have a big name team do it. That's what I think. Get
Rollins and Ambrose.
Yeah, have them challenge, and it's when they can't beat Rollins and Ambrose, they break. That would be, in my opinion, a better use of that storyline than having it kind of squandered on Gallows and Anderson. Come on now. And I know those guys are great, but they aren't booked like it. So Yeah. Anyway, that's my thoughts.
Honestly,
Like, good.
yeah, honestly, I think they should have been broken by after the loss to Cesaro and Sheamus, because I think that would have made sense because they had one hell of a feud, and I was like interested like the whole feud, and I thought that should have been the perfect time to bring out the Broken Hardys, but yeah,
They really did
hopefully.
miss the boat on that one. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Next match, the Intercontinental Championship match, The Miz versus Jason Jordan. And again, this isn't confirmed, but it would make sense if they had this match. So, again, possibly pre-show. They might actually put it on the main card. It's going to be like 1,000,000 hours long anyway. So, let's go with Tarangai. Who you got in this one?
The Miz, just because I don't like Kurt Angle's kid. I just don't.
Kurt Angle's boy.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he's literally riding the tailcoats. I mean, I guess the same thing could almost be said for Charlotte Flair, but she's broke out into her own, and I mean, she's probably one of the most dominant divas in the company right now.
And she's actually his kid.
I say and she's actually his kid, not just like, hey, we need a new gimmick. Oh, here's this kid. He's now related to Kurt Angle somehow because he got laid in college years ago. Oh, and now he just happens to be a wrestler. No,
I mean, if you're Kurt Angle's kid, you've got to be, other than like his actual kids, I guess.
I do not like Jason Jordan. I do not like him at all.
You don't like Jason Jordan? Hold up. You don't like Jason
because
Jordan?
he's black.
No, it's not because he's black.
Jason Jordan's freaking great, yo. Like, did you watch
He's a good
NXT when he
performer.
was in NXT?
I did not.
Ah, that explains it.
Yeah, that explains a lot. But from what I've seen, when he came to the real show, to the show,
He
I don't
was
know,
just
I
kind
don't-
of like dude, brah. With
he's just like, hey, guess what? Here's this kid. Oh,
he sticks his tongue out and
here-
goes, blah.
and guess what? Now he has a title shot. Where the fuck did that come from? Like,
His
what?
daddy.
Out of
Yeah, it's
everybody
straight up
else,
nepotism.
Out of everybody else who could have had that title shot, oh, let's just give it to the manager's kid. Why?
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I hope the Miz wins. I mean, I'm like choking on those words because you know how much I don't like the Miz. I don't like Jason Jordan even more.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I hope the Miz beats the shit out of him.
Hey, you want to go next or me?
I guess I'll go.
Who you got?
As much as I would love to see the heat that Jason Jordan would get if he beats Miz, I guess, even though I really do not like Miz, I'm going to go with him for the fact that I don't think it's Jason Jordan's time. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is one hell of an athlete. Like I've watched him since NXT, and I can say he is a really talented superstar, but I feel like with American Alpha separating, I think it's just too soon, and I just think he needs more development and more of a character in order for me to like really be persuaded by him to be a future champion.
Okay, my turn for predictions. And have you heard of Roman Reigns?
Unfortunately,
Yes.
What was that thing that happened when the Shield split up? I'll give you a hint. Exactly what's gonna happen with Jason Jordan. He's gonna get pushed super hard, and he's gonna get booed by everybody. But he's gonna keep winning all his matches. Jason Jordan wins this one. He takes the championship, even though he shouldn't. That's my bold prediction for the match that might not
really
happen.
don't want him to.
Well, can't wait to hear those. I'm canceling the WWE Network.
I don't think it's a big enough deal for that. Like, it's the Intercontinental Championship, which is basically like the doormat in WWE. But it's a nice doormat. But it's it's not gonna. But you know what? Actually, this is what they should have done with Roman Reigns. Have him win one of the minor titles. Like, if you're not going to have him lose all the time, have him win one of the minor titles and actually, like, win with it as champion, as opposed to, I'm the Intercontinental Champion, I'm going to lose every match that I'm in, because they're all non-title, for a year. And then, eventually, when I lose the title, it will mean nothing. Like, if they're going to have this guy win all his matches all the time anyway, they might as well, like, give him a title and say, like, this guy's a fighting champion. I think. So, and that's probably what they should have done with Reigns from like the outset when he was like when they were gonna have him win all his matches no matter what anyway. Have him win the U.S. title and like hold it for a while he develops.
Which he did.
No.
So when
like,
he was in the Shield, it was Ambrose who won it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but Roman won it too.
yeah, but he won the world title first.
Why is he winning so many titles?
Yeah, that was the thing. Like he was
Because
in the
Raw
main
stands
event
for
scene
Roman
before
always
he worked his
wins.
way up to it. If they have Jordan work his way up, like go through the the mid card and then get to the main event afterwards, I think that would be a lot better than what they did with Reigns. And I know like this is turned from the Miz versus Jason Jordan to like the Roman Reigns discussion. I think that's just kind of
That's later.
yeah.
Shut up.
Well, no, we
another day.
aren't gonna dwell on him for very long. But anyways, yeah, I do genuinely think that if they're gonna go with Jason Jordan, this is probably the right way to do it, even though it's way too soon and they haven't done enough with him. Like this is how I would probably do it.
Or have him turn on his father.
Oh, that'd be great. But they gotta save that for Mania.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually could see that happening. That happening at Mania.
That'd be interesting. It'd probably be good. But anyways, now on to the actual main card of the matches that have been confirmed. Big Show versus Big Cass, Enzo in a shark cage. Didn't they just do a shark cage? Anyway, I don't know. Who wants to take this one?
T4, go for it.
Okay, I choose Enzo in the shark cage. Just kidding.
He just falls on them both and pins them.
It would work. Honestly, I really don't give a rat's ass about this feud because
It's gotta be Cass, right? Like
it. Yes.
Okay, so
Big Show's not gonna win.
he shouldn't.
I don't care if Big Show wins, but we know Big Show's mainly to put over talent, and Big Cass needs this because he's stale as fuck, and literally, he's not. It's like what Enzo said. Cass is just a 7-foot catchphrase right now. He's just 7 feet tall. He doesn't have anything for him.
Yep. So are we all in agreement on this one? Cass wins.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Not talk about it for too long.
Unless Enzo wins by shark cage.
That'd be amazing.
Unless that thing falls and like the match just implodes and everyone dies. I think
you could squish them both and without killing them. But anyways, okay. Next up, my boy, Rusev versus some guy named Randy Orton. Who you got?
Taranga, you get this one.
Man, I've gone first for like the past 3.
I just went.
Yeah, I was about to say like no, that's not right. You guys have been alternating.
I wouldn't mind seeing Rusev win this one here. I really wouldn't mind seeing Rusev because I would like to see this feud go a little bit longer. I mean, they really haven't done much, to be honest. I mean, what have they really done?
Randy Orton RKO'd him out of nowhere.
RKO.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I'm taking this one. Rusev Machka. He's going to crush him.
That's what you said about him and John Cena, too, but look what happened there.
That's because he didn't bring his tank. This time, he's bringing the tank. I want to see Rusev win, and then they have a rematch, and Rusev wins again, and then the feud's over. Like, that's what I want to happen. I want Rusev to win this one clean, and then go on to be basically Jinder Mahal, but better, because Rusev is better than Jinder Mahal.
I think a wet shoe is better than Jinder Mahal, but that's besides the point.
And Rusev's the best, man. Okay, who you got, man?
Well, hands down, definitely Rusev. He needs to be put over for this one, for sure. Elevate Rusev. Make Rusev great.
Oh, my God. Well, he's always been great. It's just the management hasn't
Make him
seen
better.
It. Yeah, Rusev's the best. Anyways, next up, Akira Tozawa, for some reason, the champion versus Neville in the Cruiserweight title match. Why is Akira Tozawa champion?
Neville.
Go Neville.
Do I need to explain Neville?
Yeah, okay, so we're both taking Neville.
I like both really well, to be honest. I mean, like, I enjoyed Neville's reign because him coming back was literally the best thing to happen to the Cruiserweights.
It really was.
And I really do enjoy Akira Tozawa because, I mean, besides his chant and being part of Titus Worldwide, he has amazed me ever since I've seen him in the Indie League. So, I have to go with the best cruiserweight there is. I have to go with Neville.
Thank you. This is gonna be like our battleground predictions or whatever, though.
I think
We're
so.
all
where we
picking the
basically-
same guys.
Yeah. No, I mean the first few we've had the first couple we
Yeah.
hit. No, I think like the first one. Then ever since then, I think we've all been pretty you know.
Okay,
So,
next match we got John Cena versus Baron Corbin. This is gonna be my chance to break away from the pack, guys. Don't tell anyone. Actually, wait, everybody listening, don't tell these guys. I'm picking Baron Corbin because he's gonna win because Cena always loses at SummerSlam. If you didn't notice.
Yeah.
Who you guys got?
I'm gonna go against you and say John Cena.
Oh wow, nice pick.
Really?
I'm literally
Why?
just why? Because Bob picked Baron Corbin. Because I was gonna pick Baron Corbin, but then he picked Baron Corbin, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go against him.
Oh gosh, well that's probably the best logic that any of us are gonna have.
Yeah.
It's the best logic I can come up with.
Well, I gotta go Baron as well because it's now the new SummerSlam rule. Cena cannot win at SummerSlam.
And he's got to
He-
redeem himself for last,
Yeah, like that thing that happened that we won't mention in this video.
It was so bad.
No, it didn't happen. Okay, next match.
Yeah.
Raw Tag Team Championships. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
Hmm.
That's
Interesting.
just. I'm biased. I'm picking those guys because I actually like them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I can't see like as much as I would like to be like, oh, I'm gonna pick the other guys. Honestly, like Ambrose and Rollins, like they're so like they're main eventers, and Sheamus and Cesaro aren't. And even though Sheamus and Cesaro are a tag team, like WWE's logic is main event guys, even main event singles guys, will beat the best tag team in their company.
Yep.
Like they don't mind doing that.
Nope.
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are gonna win.
Yep.
Okay. Well, hate to hurt both of y'all feelings, but I got Sheamus and Cesaro with the fact that I see Dean Ambrose turning heel on Seth.
It's because it's white, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Totally.
Wait, hold up. Sheamus is the white guy
Does
in
it
the
have
match.
Oh right, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot Sheamus is white.
He's the white guy in the match. Everybody else is like, some sort of off color, but like Sheamus is like paper white.
I
which
said
is
you could hold
scary.
up a piece of printer paper and be like, "Hey, I know that shade."
Okay, but you know what? This is good. This is my opportunity to do because I'm already gonna be above Taronga. This is gonna be my opportunity to step up as number one in this, even if we make the same picks for the rest of it. Because I'm gonna be right. No, I'm kidding. I'm always wrong. Anyways, SmackDown Tag Team Championships: The New Day versus the Usos. Presumably Kofi and Big E is the New Day representatives.
No,
I heard Big E was trying not to wrestle as much because he was hurt.
Yeah, but it's SummerSlam.
Now, here's
Yeah,
my
but-
question. I mean, this is a pretty serious question. Why would Big E get a chance to defend the tag team titles when he was not part of the team who won the tag team titles?
Because it's
Freebird
Freebird rule.
rule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to
really
see
do
them
hate-
win like the what'd you call it, the U.S. Championship and Freebird that. But anyway, yeah,
That'd be so weird.
it'd be cool though. But anyways, okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with the New Day.
I say if it's Big E and Kofi, I'm gonna go New Day. Although I said the same exact thing the last time, as long as it's not Xavier Woods. But it shows how much I freaking knew. But
Well, I watched SmackDown yesterday, and it said it's going to be Xavier and Big E, and Kofi's going to watch on the side.
you.
That's
I-
dumb. Like, why?
I think it's with the fact that I remember that Usos have kept targeting Kofi's ankles lately.
That's actually fair.
Oh.
I get that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but
Didn't
Well,
he
who's
just
gonna
take
put
the
the
double
I'm
super
going.
on SmackDown as well?
Oh yeah, he got a double super kick. Yeah,
Yeah, that
double
makes sense.
Distract.
chop blocked on the legs. But for me, I want Day One to become the new tag champs. I'm going with Usos. I hate the New Day. I'm just gonna say it out loud.
You're
I
just a
fucking
spoil
hate
sport. You seriously need some bootios there.
That's what my friends tell me, and the answer is still no. I've honestly hated the New Day since like they started. They just couldn't. They never convinced me.
Well, everybody hated them when they started. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
And everyone was like saying, "Oh, they're the next best thing." Fuck it. No, they're not.
Okay, next matchup, SmackDown Women's Championship, Naomi versus Natalia. I guess I'll take the first pick this one. Sure, why not? I'm gonna go with Naomi because Natalia is not a legitimate threat. I feel like that's a pretty fair assessment. And
I agree with you.
okay.
I'm going with Naomi.
I think it's going to be Carmella.
Well, I mean, like that. She probably won't be in this match. Like, I don't think they're gonna Seth Rollins her. Like, this is a triple threat now.
You don't think so? Like at the very, very end of the match, when Naomi's just getting ready to pin Natalia, her music kicks on and her weird little man-child thing comes running out and like,
I feel like
distracts something.
With that, they would wait until after the match. So even if you think Carmella's gonna win, who wins the or even if you think Carmella's gonna cash in after, do you think that there will be a finish to this match beforehand?
I do think there's going to be a finish, and I'd like to see Natalia actually win.
And you think Carmella would cash in on Natalia?
I do.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to be wrong.
I think she would have a much better chance of winning the title from Natalia than she would Naomi.
I feel like if it happens at all, Natalia will lose, and then Naomi will turn around and get walloped. Actually, you know what they should do? Stick James Ellsworth in a wig, and have him come down with the briefcase, and then when Naomi wins, she goes to hit him, and he's like, "Well, I'm James Ellsworth," and then she'll turn around and get put in that submission thing that Carmella does. I think that's what'll happen.
That or she'll run in and knock her out with a briefcase and.
Well, yeah. But anyway, okay, so you've got Natalia, and then she'll win the title and then immediately lose to Carmella.
I think Carmella is going to walk out of the building the champion. I just have a really, really strong feeling that she is going to cash it in at SummerSlam because I don't see her holding it until WrestleMania.
Yeah, but for the sake of statistics here, so that I can gloat when you're wrong, who you got?
Natalia.
Okay. So that'll be a +1 for us. Anyways, next up, Raw Women's
Daryl
Championship.
didn't even pick.
Yeah, he did. He agreed with me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, man, you don't listen.
Lame.
Anyways, Raw Women's Championship. My wife Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. Just on principle, Alexa Bliss.
Sasha Banks.
Damn. Honestly, there just hasn't been enough build for me for this, so I'm honestly going with Alexa on this.
God damn it.
I was entirely prepared to give up a point to both of you guys on that, because Sasha Banks will probably win, but I'm going with Alexa Bliss because she's perfect and I love her.
Yeah. Only reason I'm going Bliss is because the fact that she has Nia Jax with her, so
That's
Nia
true.
could really prove to distract, and it can cost Sasha. And the fact that she robbed Nia.
Yeah, that's true. But if that happens, Sasha would have to go feud with Nia Jax again.
I'm raising my hand.
Oh, sorry.
I'm raising my hand.
Well, shush for a second.
I think we're gonna see Bayley come out.
But she's hurt.
And deal. Huh?
Okay. And just deal. Okay, never mind.
And be there to deal with Nia Jax, and they'll romp around on the outside, and then the ref will expel them both.
That'd be fair.
With her one arm.
Sure.
The one-armed woman versus the
maybe she'll come out with a kendo. Maybe she'll come out with a kendo stick. Who knows?
That's so not Bayley.
She'll definitely go extreme.
Well, I mean, considering we discussed
she's
last time,
the hugger,
Bayley...
and then she just immediately comes out with a weapon to murder.
Could you imagine if they turned her heel though? nobody would see it
It's
coming.
never gonna happen.
I want it to happen.
She's girl John Cena, and people actually like her for it.
But I want her to turn heel.
Not Toronto.
Not Toronto.
Toronto booed
Actually-
the shit out of her.
Well, yeah, but did you hear what she said she would do if she ever got turned heel? She would just be like a downer all the time. Like that was her idea for like what the next great heel should be, is like no energy, just like mopey all the time.
So like Raven.
I like, except for instead of trying to be like poetic about it, just be like a spoil sport. That's what she thinks like the best heel in the world would be. So
Ew.
Oh,
I thought
so
that
she
was
wants
pretty funny.
Cena.
That
Sorry.
doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah, that's the goal. Okay. Anyway, Alexa Bliss is obviously gonna
what
win.
Laurinaitis wants to do with Mr. Kennedy,
Canada.
but that will be explained on another time.
When does he come up? When's he coming back?
I don't know. Whenever Randy Orton leaves WWE.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. So next matchup before we dwell on that too long. We got Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt in a match that the feud came to an end on Monday. Like Bray Wyatt won clean. So obviously, if he wins clean on the Raw, then he's definitely gonna lose at the pay-per-view, which sucks. But Balor's gonna come out, demon makeup, and win. That's the plan. What do you think?
I'm excited, and I hope that does happen because I want to see Balor in demon form again. I mean, I thought that is like one of the coolest gimmicks that's been
It's not
around
even
for a
a
while.
gimmick. It's just some makeup that he puts on and then wins his match.
Well, no, have you heard like I don't remember who he was going up against, but he did this like whole promo backstory thing on what Finn Balor actually means.
Yeah, no, Seth Rollins did that. He came out
Oh,
and
yeah.
said, that's not
who-
even
that's
his
who he was
real
going up
name.
against.
His name is Finn Balor. They're just some Irish stuff. That was my heel Seth Rollins impression. I think it was pretty good.
You
but
forgot
anyway.
the laugh.
What?
Yeah, he's got the
Oh.
worst laugh. It's the best. Anyways, okay, so I got Finn, unfortunately. Like, Bray Wyatt legit won the match clean. Like, if he had just walked away, the feud would be over. But instead, he's like, I'm gonna dump some not blood on you. And then the feud just continues.
True. I got
Yeah, Finn
Finn
Balor.
too.
Yep.
Demon all the way.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I like Bray Wyatt better. Anyways, okay, so next up we've got the US Championship, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. What the
With
heck
Shane
has been
McMahon.
with
As
this?
the referee.
With Shane McMahon as the special guest referee, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, that's true. What the heck though? Like, what is with these fluky like? Why has AJ Styles been winning with these fluky finishes?
I have no idea.
It's the weirdest thing. Like, usually
He's
your
the-
face is
he's the
supposed to
weirdest thing.
lose with the fluky finish, and then he's supposed to win clean. I don't get it.
Mm.
Like, it genuinely feels like he doesn't deserve to be champion.
Well, I mean, he
Whoa.
won it at a house show, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I mean, just in terms of, like, when he, last time he beat Kevin Owens, he, like, pinned him, but it was, like, a fast count, or, like, Owens' shoulder was up, and it was just, like,
Oh, right. And the ref didn't see it.
yeah, it just feels like,
Because he lost one eye.
yeah.
He
And
became Odin?
It was just bizarre. Like, all these finishes recently have just been bizarre. So, I don't know. I'm actually not even sure who to pick on this one. I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
I feel like, yeah, I have to go with AJ because I know he really wants to. I feel like for AJ to win, and I would love if he put over Chad Gable for sure because I'd love to see those two fight again.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I want to see Shane McMahon get involved as special referee, put AJ on the mat, and Kevin Owens wins.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That is-
Maybe a
That
little
is what
coast to coast from the
said,
ref.
That is what I want to
Vince
see
Russo
happen.
swerve.
Well, because then they can open up the Shane and AJ thing because obviously there's still tension there in the story.
Yeah, but I
guess.
feel like they've been trying to build up Shane versus KO.
That'd be pretty
That was
good.
my little
I'd watch that.
because I know they want to make that happen since AJ versus Shane is like already like made one hell of a match at Mania.
Yeah, it kind of
I
happened.
know they can't really repeat that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be KO versus Shane, probably Survivor Series, maybe Rumble.
Can Shane McMahon go for a title?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, Triple H did, so why
Yeah,
not?
that's true.
I say so.
Vince McMahon did.
I say so. What if what if Shane screwed over AJ? Kevin Owens won the title, and then at Survivor Series or whatever the next big pay per view is, it's Shane versus KO for the United States title.
But then they're both bad guys.
So, well, no, maybe not. I mean, I really don't know how to.
I can't see that happening
Tossing
personally.
AJ would basically made Shane a heel.
Yeah,
And
because
we
you'd
don't
have to
need
betray AJ.
Well, no, like, yeah, Shane was supposed to be face in their match, but everyone was cheering for AJ anyway. So, like, if he did that, he would straight up be heel, and Kevin Owens would probably end up, like, forcing Kevin Owens to be face, which would be bad. Like,
I say it'd be really
They
weird
tried
to see
doing that
Kevin
at a
Owens
house
as face.
show.
I mean, like, it gets a pop, but then it's just like Kevin Owens is such a natural heel that trying to go against the grain on that, like, even if people are cheering him, he still gets them to boo. He's such a good heel. Like, you can't mess with that. Plus, Jinder's kind of floundering. They need a main event heel. So, like, Kevin Owens is the main event heel. In my opinion. Speaking of Jinder Mahal, Shinsuke Nakamura, who you got?
Unfortunately, Jinder Mahal.
I'm speechless.
I'm shook.
I really, really want Shinsuke to win. Like, I really want Shinsuke to win.
Me too. That's why I'm picking him.
But I have a feeling that he's not going to.
But he is, though.
Oh shit! What the hell did I just do? No, I don't think that they will give it to him. I do not think that they will let him get the title just yet.
Nakamura's definitely winning. That's my pick.
Oh, well,
You're
I
up.
got the Great Khali winning. Since, Great Khali is now the WWE champion since the Punjabi prison match. So it has to go to Khali so he can hold the belt upside down.
It still makes me mad every time I see it.
Like, did he just not know it was upside down, or
It's
did he do it on
shaped
purpose?
weird. Like, that belt was
It's a
shaped weird.
shape.
So it probably, like, just take a glance at it. Oh yeah, this looks right. I'll hold it up. Or maybe he like, when he was doing it, was like, oh yeah, the people will take this as an insult to their title, and then, like, nobody thinks it's an insult, and they just think he's stupid.
So like, nah, man, you're just dumb.
Okay, so you got Khali, huh?
Well, I guess from all joking aside, even though this would be tough, I have been a little bit amused with how much Jinder has, like, kind of grown to be like that nasty foreign heel. And as much as I love Shinsuke and I would love to see him be a champion, I don't think they'll do that with him yet. So I'm a go with Jinder.
Speaking of that whole foreign shtick, right? Like, didn't they just celebrate, I think it was like Indian Independence Day or something? And
and Shinsuke came out and poked at him.
Well, no, WWE treated that as like a heel move, like, hey, this is a big day for me, and everybody's like, boo! Like, why is that a bad guy thing? Like, oh yeah, my country's celebrating its independence. You guys should appreciate that, right? Boo! It's like, why is that a bad guy thing? Like, why is Indian independence, like, a bad thing? But anyway,
Maybe people don't understand that he's not Arabic.
I don't know, whatever. Yeah, he's Canadian. But anyways, okay, this is the big match, guys. The Universal Championship match. This is the whole universe right here. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Somalia Steve, and Braun Strowman.
Somalia Steve.
What about Bork Laser, man? Come on.
I mean, like, okay.
Bork Laser.
Bork Laser. Bork Smash. And Big
Braun
Strowman.
I'm finished with you.
Who you guys got?
I'm going to go Braun Strowman just because looking at Brock Lesnar's history of, multi-man matches, it normally it doesn't go in his favor, like triple threats, fatal four ways, whatever you want to do. Then he's also, I believe, I don't know if it's true, but a guy who I work with said that he read online that according to Brock Lesnar's contract, he will never win or he will never lose a one-on-one match while his contract is still up.
I don't believe that for a second, because the plan has always been to have him put over Roman Reigns eventually.
No, I think I'm going to say Braun Strowman.
Okay, next.
I could totally see Braun Strowman.
All right. This one really is so unpredictable. I couldn't even see where this is going, but I'm gonna go with the sort of dark horse in this, and I got Samoa Joe.
I thought you were going to say Roman
or
Reigns.
Somalia Steve.
Lithuania Lewis.
I feel like because of how he really pull off such an amazing work against Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire, and I was really pulling for him to win. And I feel like with Joe to have this title would really, really elevate him, make him definitely the dominant heel. And we already know Joe can put on some amazing matches. Like if we can get Joe versus Strowman, Joe versus Reigns, Joe versus like whoever, to be honest, it'll be a good match. So I'm going Samoa Joe.
Okay, that's cool and all. I'm a little mad, Mr. Tehran guy over here, stealing my pick. Braun Strowman clearly gonna win, but not only is he going to win, he is going to win by pinning Brock Lesnar. He's going to, between the two of them, they're going to eliminate their competitors. Those two are going to have a stare down. Braun Strowman is going to beat Brock Lesnar in the center of the ring to claim his title. Yes, it is his title. He is the main event of Raw, if you watch it. He's the only must-see wrestler on that show. Braun Strowman's going to win. Book it.
But will he beat them by their weaknesses?
No, he's going to beat them by his own strength.
I say he's just gonna pummel them. He's just literally just gonna take those bear paws that he has and just start smacking bitches around.
Yep. Braun Strowman is the best thing going right now, and I think he's gonna win the title.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm just like, the only reason I say that is because if we all know from like past matches, Brock has a huge weakness with steel steps. So
it's super effective.
And Roman Reigns has a weakness to chairs.
Actually, side note, Brock is also significantly weaker to ring posts. That has been his downfall every time. Because instead of pretending to headbutt it, he just actually headbutts it and starts bleeding everywhere.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Every time. It's amazing. Like that's instead of blading, he just bashes his head on the ring post.
He's trying to be Goldberg. Goldberg hit his head on doors.
That was stupid.
Oh my god.
When he just comes out bleeding for no reason.
Who the hell hit him?
I know. I remember I saw that Raw. I missed that part, but I was like, why the fuck is he bleeding?
He just was.
He headbutted
so
doors.
Stupid. Anyways, okay guys. So we got our picks. They're in the record books. Everybody in the comments, leave your picks. Obviously, you're not going to get as many right as me. Because, this is how it is. But, let us know what you think. And, follow us on Twitter. We all have Twitters. I'll put them all in the description. I assume we all have Twitters. I have a Twitter.
Yes.
I have a Twitter.
So I'll put them all in the description.
Apparently, though.
I'll be talking trash.
Well, sorry. I'm really on it.
Not you, him.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So... yeah, follow us, and I'll be talking trash at least. I like to talk trash. And
he says that every time, but yet has to do it.
I was talking so much trash the first time. Whatever. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. We will see you next time. Later.
Laters.